Do we want to import food or do we want to import workers? Which do you want to do?
Jim Bardenhagen of Bardenhagen Farms says the U.S. Senate's legislation looks good to him, but thinks that the overall plan is a little backward.
The first thing that we need is to be able to have workers to harvest crops and to provide food for Americans. There are some growers expressed that they didn't think they'd have their full crew.
Legislation passed by the U.S. Senate could increase legal immigration, meaning more people could enter the country without worry.
You know, everybody has to ask themselves, do I want to take the risk that I'm going to be stopped and taken back across the border?
But Monday, House Speaker John Boehner said the House isn't planning on taking up the Senate bill. That's something farmers like Jim Bardenhagen find alarming.
I hope that we can come to some kind of consensus and get this job done. You know, this is a job that's been talked about for many, many years.
Currently, 1 million people get green cards for permanent residence each year. Under the Senate's bill, that would rise to around 1.5 to 1.7 million. But Bardenhagen says more emphasis needs to be placed on guest worker programs.
They assume that everybody wants to, from, say, Mexico and other places, want to be citizens in the U.S. And I don't know that that's necessarily the case.
He says many would be satisfied with being able to enter the country legally to work for the season and then going back home. In Suttons Bay, Jamie Innes, 7 and 4 News.